Hey guys, I'm Carmen and I am your sleepover party business bestie. I am the owner of Reigning Sleepover Parties and I started this channel to teach you guys, well, not even teach, to actually help grow, build, brand, and expand our sleepover party businesses together. Because I'm no expert, but I have been in this business for 1 year and things have been going great. So I want to be your personal friend to help you along your journey as well. Hey guys, it's Carmen, your sleepover business bestie, and this is our first video. I am so excited to start this journey with you guys. So bear with me. Our first video is how to start a sleepover business, or how to just kind of properly set up your sleepover party business. I did take some notes just so I don't forget anything. So I will be looking down periodically. So let's get started. The first thing you want to consider when you start your sleepover party business is a name. You want a unique name. You want a name that no one has. So you want to make sure you Google that name. You want to make sure you look that name up on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, etc., on all the social medias, just to make sure no one has that name. And some names are trademarked, so that's very important that you do not have someone else's name. Next, you want to set up your business professionally by getting a LLC. So you need to get on the, I believe it's the Secretary of State website to secure your limited liability company and set that up. Just make things legit. You also want to apply for your EIN number. This is free. This is something that you can get all in the same day, and that is your employer identification number. And that is there in case you get employees, for tax purposes, etc. Next, I don't know if you guys have heard of this, but you want to get a DUNS number. And a DUNS number plays a role with business credit. And regardless to if you think you're ever going to use or you'll ever need business credit, set up your DUNS number. It is also free, and it is a unique identifier. Now that takes a little longer to get than like an EIN number, so just be patient. Again, it is free to set up. Do not pay anyone to set up a DUNS number for you, and that is a Duns and Bradstreet number. I will leave the link below on how to get the EIN and a DUNS number, just in case you are not able to find it. Next, you want to secure a business email. That means your name at your website domain.com. So mine is info@reigningteepeeparties.com or customer care at sleepoverdreams.com. You get where I'm coming from. Next thing you want to do is have a business telephone number. The last thing you want is for people to be calling your personal phone and texting you about these sleepover parties all times of the night. So I have a text-free number, which costs about $4.99 a month, and I communicate with my customers by phone or by text, and they do not have my personal cell phone number, and I like it that way. Next, you want to have a business address, because again, you don't want your personal address out there on the internet when you start your business. And there are several ways that you can get a business address, such as like iPostal. I'm sure there's other places that you can Google and look up to get virtual addresses, so that, like I said, because you're going to want to be on Google Maps. It used to be Google My Business, but I believe that just recently changed. I'll double check that for you guys, but you're going to want to be on Google Maps, on Yelp, just different ways, search engines that people can find you, and you're going to need an address. The next thing you're going to want to do, you need a website. You should not be booking parties through DMs, through your PayPal invoices, through Messenger. I don't know. You need a website. A website is very easy to build yourself if you have limited resources. There are websites who actually have templates. I built my own website because it's been a year. I just recently redesigned my website to make it a bit more professional. However, just to start, all you need are some photos, your pricing, questions, because I believe the sleepover party business is relatively new. So a lot of people just don't know about it. So you need those questions that people are going to ask. And you need it in a place where they can look on their own and they don't have to wait for you to respond to messages and things of that nature. You're gonna want to get a logo, a unique logo. I personally believe that logos should have like an element of what your business is, whether that be if you balloons or the tents, the teepees itself. I believe, the logo should have that. Everybody doesn't believe that. You can just have your name. But either way, you need a nice, unique, professional looking logo. You can create your own logo on Canva. You can go on Fiverr and you can have someone create your logo at a low cost. Or you can go on Etsy. That is actually where I got my logo. And I like Etsy. It was very inexpensive. So those are different places you can get your logo. Make sure you have social media pages set up, secure those names, get those social media pages set up immediately once you figure out that name. Make sure you have inventory purchased for mock photos. If you are just starting, of course, if you've already started, you have inventory. Another thing you want to do is try to find some business insurance. I've been in business a year. I actually am just starting that process. I am receiving different quotes, getting different information because the majority of my inventory is in storage. So just making sure that inventory is covered in case anything happens. It's important. So you do, and then general liability insurance. I'm not going to go much into that, but you need that just in case, somebody falls or hurt themselves on one of your tents, which is not likely, but anything can happen. Next, you want to start building your community, for, advertising and marketing. And for me, I did that by joining mom groups around my city. So I am in I'm not going to say every mom group, but I am in mom groups from different suburbs around my city. And I believe that's very important. And that is how I got a lot of my bookings, by being in different Facebook groups. That is free marketing. That is absolutely necessary. Next, I think it's important for you to be in different Teepee or tent sleepover party groups. There are several groups on Facebook. If you are not in them already, they are there with other sleepover party business owners. They're there to help you, so you can ask questions. You can bounce ideas off of each other. I am in a group. I believe the group is private, so it may not, pop up in the search. I believe we're done adding people. I'm not 100% sure on that. I will find out. And if we are still adding people, I will link the group below. But there are some groups, just when you search TP Party Business Owners, there are several groups that are going to pop up. So that is there for you. Another thing I believe you need, if you have started and you're struggling, or if you want to start this type of business, is you need to do, like I said, some research. I believe you should invest in yourself, invest in a course. There are several courses that you can take to start this type of business, and a lot of them are inexpensive. You can do some mentorships, which they may get a little more expensive, but I believe it's something that's important. A lot of different owners do have courses that are available, and that are pretty good courses. I've taken quite a few courses on different subjects within this business, and they have helped me tremendously. So I think that's something that will be good to look into. Also, maybe find a mentor or like a business bestie. When I started my company, I did reach out and DM a few people, And one lady in particular, her name is Tracy. She owns Sweet Life Party Rentals. I may have that messed up. She may have changed her name. But anyway, I reached out to her and we've been like the best of friends ever since. We can bounce ideas off of each other. She's more of a veteran, so she's been in this business longer than I have. So we talk about different things. So, I mean, it's good to just have somebody who you trust and who has been doing this longer than you. Another thing you want to have in place, and we will go more into detail about this on other videos, but you want to have policies in place, and you want to have that in the form of a contract. There are some owners who you can get contract templates from. So it's not something that you have to make on your own. It is something that you need. If you have not started, you need to be thinking about that. And if you have started and you do not have this implemented in your business, you absolutely need policies and contracts. Another thing I think you need, if you do not have this, you need a booking system. You need a system in place that manages your invoices, your contracts, your booking inquiries. It's kind of one, maybe it's called CRM. I don't know. I'm going to link the HoneyBook below, which I believe is awesome. This is how I kind of quickly explain how HoneyBook works for me. So someone goes on my website and they decide they want to book a party. My HoneyBook form is embedded onto my website. So soon as they fill out, the information, okay, I am Jane Doe. I would like a party of 5. I would like the theme to be tropical on this date. That goes directly to my HoneyBook. And HoneyBook is where I will set up what's called a proposal, if you don't know. And the proposal will have my contract, the invoice, and just payment dates and different information. I can send that all to her. She can sign and pay and do everything she needs to do. And that's kind of how we communicate. It's great. It shows, reports for finances. It shows, your calendar, your parties you have booked. It's just an amazing system. And if you do not have something like that in place, if you are using PayPal, if you're using Cash App, or if you are using Zelle, that is not, it's not really professional. It's not how you should have your business set up, in my opinion. I believe a professional business should have certain systems in place. And Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, those are not professional systems. So I hope I wasn't talking too fast. Again, this is my first video. That's all the information I have for you. So I'll briefly just quickly go back over that. Your name, you need a unique name. You need an LLC. You need an EIN, employer identification number. You need your Dun and Bradstreet number, aka Dunn's number, a professional business email, a professional phone, a professional address, a website, because we're not doing business in the DMs in 2022. Make sure your logo is unique. You need to be on social media. Of course, you need to have your inventory. You need great photos, mock photos, or photos of parties that you've done to share on social media. You need to be joining those Facebook mom groups. You need to be, you need to have your insurance. You need your mentors. I'm sorry. You need your mentors. And you need to take your courses. Sorry. I really hope this helps someone. I hope that you stay with me on this journey, because I will have a lot of content for you that I believe will help you on your journey, and we can just grow these businesses together. All right. Well, have a good one. We'll see you in the next video.